coffee with some cinnamon on it because fall is coming. Cinnamon. Anyway, today I thought I would show you a variety of things. The theme of today is to get back to crafting, to doing art in my art craft studio that I've neglected all summer. So, various reasons, but partly because of what happened in the spring with our house. I really didn't do much then. I worked a little bit in here, but not very much. And then summer came. Well, then I had to put it, well, part of that happening was putting it all back together. And then summer came, and lots to do outside. So, definitely it affected me as far as wanting to come in here. I sort of lost the motivation, but it's back. It's coming back now. Once I start in, it will be like a snowball. It gets better, as we all know. Almost always it gets better, and we're happier and in our place of creating and all of that. So I have a lot of things in here I can create with, and I want to do that, and I want to share some of that with you too, and also sharing what I do helps, but sometimes the filming part of it gets in the way of doing this, and I got caught up, not in a bad way, but I made some little short videos because that's creating as well, and it brought out this part of me. Was always there, but I miss my family members that have passed on, and I started thinking about them, and then I could make a little bit of an AI added to these little videos I made about my grandma, and I was in it too, and one about my mom. I haven't published that one, but some other ones. I love the Victorian Edwardian era, so of course that's when everybody was at their best, at least my grandma's. And I got to thinking, well, I'm really getting off a little bit here, but I hope you don't mind. I have to explain this so you know where I'm coming from, because it excited me to do this, because AI it wants to make it, apparently, I don't know what it is, but the process makes everybody look usually better. Not always, because I did some where they weren't looking that great, but when they were young, and then in these Edwardian or Victorian clothing, and the imperfections sort of smoothed out. It didn't really look exactly like each of us, but the essence of what we looked like mostly was there. That's why I did not just make it an AI movie, or clip, or whatever you want to call it. I added the actual pictures of the people. So it's a memory, and I don't know how long YouTube will be around. They won't let you save that one to your device. You can on the other videos that you make, but I guess when you add AI, you can't save it. Anyway, so for as long as YouTube is around, I can see those videos and be reminded in a good way. And so that got me started thinking how heaven is that it will be, I know, everything, all the dross, so to speak, in our lives taken away. We're refined to that utmost person that we really are, and the love can shine through, and the joy can be completely there, and we'll see all the people we love that are in heaven. And it's it brought me back to a place, well, not that I lost it, but it helped me to do that, and I'll probably be making more of those videos because it's fun for me, at least right now. So I hope you don't mind those coming out. Yeah, I mean, of course, you don't have to watch anything of mine. So let's get back to what we're doing here. Coffee. I have to have a little sip of coffee, right? I hope you have yours. Or tea, or lunch. This won't be a real long video, I don't think. We'll see. I have filmed some things, other things that I was making. I might add it on to this. They aren't finished yet, but we'll see. If not, it'll be a separate video. So today I'm going to show you just some things that some of the things were given to me by my daughter recently that she found at a yard sale. Just some fun stuff. We're just going to go through it, and maybe I'll tell you a bit about my plans and things for the rest of the year. I mean, fall is coming. I haven't made a fall journal. Maybe I need to do that. Christmas is coming too, right after that. So, all right, let's look at what is on my desk. All right, I always think it's fun to look at other people's things they've collected along the way to use in journals or whatever they want to use it for, because you know it's not always something like this I had on my mannequin that's dressed in Edwardian clothing, and I don't think I'll use it in a journal. I didn't have enough room, at least, to put my one mannequin in the living room. I don't really want to get rid of it, but it's sitting in the garage right now. But anyway, this was on her, and these are some lace collars. And of course, most of you know I love the old, especially Victorian or Edwardian era lace. Anything that's older than that would probably be prohibitive to buy, but this is old enough for me and very gorgeous. Most all of it, a lot of it is hand done, but of course there is machine as well, but it can be very pretty too. But you know, these, I have a basket here of some just various things. Of course, I have other various things around, but I can't show you it all at one time. But I do have a basket that's maybe a video in itself. Let me adjust this a bit. Some of this I don't remember where I got. I think I cut this off of a prom dress. I'm not positive. It's very, very soft satin. That can be a tie for a journal. Another collar. And here's the length of this, I think, is machine done, or whatever you want to call it. Machine made. It's still pretty in itself. Of course, I have little of those yo-yos around, and this is an actual, I saved little bits and things, and this little container that my friend Beth made, I put a lot of those little bits and pieces in, and I could probably use this whole container for a journal. I don't know that I would, but I'll use some of it. And then I have this think I'll make a journal cover. It's an old sugar well, they put sugar in it. A bag of sugar. And that's fun. It's just a piece of linen, a roll of lace. Let's see, where's the end? Here's one end. Well, you see it. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's very pretty. I love the color. Not copy dyed or anything. That's the natural color. This is a heavier collar, crocheted collar. See if I can put it down there. Some delicate tatting type of trim. This was at a yard sale. Very beautiful piece of embroidery that I think I need to frame it. It's too pretty to cut up. I better set that aside so I can get on that project. Not have it buried. Oh, these are just some very pretty doll bloomers. I think I'll put that aside as well and find a doll to put on it, or to put this on the doll. Just some patchwork. These are all things I will use in journals. Those things anyway. There's some pretty lace there. This is some bridal lace. And I have a beautiful bridal gown that my friend Deborah gave me, and I will be using that as well. That was recently, the last few months. Pretty lace applique. And I love this. I don't have a lot of it, but I do love the color of this trim. I've used a little bit in journals. And that is about it, or just the end of a pillowcase here. I will use that as well. And then I hate to cut some things up, but some things, I don't know. This is, sometimes you have to, but this is the most gorgeous velvet, if you could feel it. It's so soft. So it is probably from the 50s, I would say, 40s or 50s. And that beautiful fur. This is a doll cape. So I might use it. I might use it for Christmas. This too. This was the dress she came in. And it has this crinoline slip. Oh, my mind is going. I know you're all, not everybody, but some might be saying, "Oh, don't cut that up." We'll see. If I have a doll, a different doll, the doll it came on, it was okay. But if I find a better one to put it on for Christmas or something, I might do that rather than cut it up. But we'll see. And then we have some books that my daughter gave me. Just kind of show you a little bit of those. She finds great things and gives them to me. I am so blessed. Thank you, Sarah. So this one has a lot of these. This was already torn out, but a lot of these dog etchings or drawings in it, and that's real fun. This is called, I can't read it without my glasses. Oh, The Servant a Dog. And there's more of those like this one here. Very nice little drawings. Oops. And of course you have to get brave and use these things. And then this one is a book that I think my sister and I read when we were young. The Happy Hollisters. This one's at Penny Hill Farm. And it has some illustrations in it. But very nice for journal pages, and if I wanted to use the book, we'll see. Oh, Molly Make Believe. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that too well. It's kind of getting dark in here. It's kind of a gloomy, cloudy day, a little bit humid because we're still in summer. So for filming it, it's not real bright in here. But anyway, it has illustrations and very nice book. And then this is so cute on the front. Look at that. Little Prudy storybook. And no, I guess this one doesn't have any. Has one there. If you can see that. I think that's all. But I love it, and I don't even mind the look of that. Looks like it might have got a little water damage, but I think it really adds to how it looks. And then this one, Now We Are 6, and lots of little illustrations in that one. So fun. Very fun. A Kiss for Little Bear. I think Little Bear was a series of books, if I'm not mistaken. And that's another one from, I know my kids had one. I think it was my son's. That was like 45 years ago, so this one might be earlier than that. But his was a lot bigger and different looking. So it could be just a different little bear book. But this, I love this one. And then we have George Washington's birthdays. I'm not sure why that's plural. I guess it's all about each birthday he had. I don't know. Maybe I could read this. It has big writing in it. My eyesight. I could put my glasses on and I might actually be able to read it pretty good. And there we go. Those are the books. So what else do we have? Oh, okay. So I've got these labels that I've saved up over the years that I'm going to use in a journal. And seems like there was some things. Just, when you're going through boxes of your older things that you've had around a while, think, well, maybe I could use those in a journal. So I don't know that I'd actually want to put the letter in. My mom wrote a lot of letters because we lived a long distance away, and I wrote to her as well as at least one of my sisters regularly, and then other people. But I have a lot of her letters. But look at this Scotch tape. Isn't that wonderful? How it's aged. I'll have to use it some way here. And then just some photos. Probably have to copy them, but let's see where. I don't know which way is up on that one. I think it. And then, whoops. I think that is. my husband and his mom. And then here's a letter from my dad when he was in the service. This is a little bit different one than, because it has, he didn't usually have this heading on there. Maybe it's when he was, I don't know. I was thinking maybe when he was just about to get out, they gave him that. I don't know, but just some other, you know, various photos that some of them I could put in journals. I was thinking how back in the 70s when these were taken and our kids were little, why did we take pictures like this? Well, I think so that when I grew up and got old, I could put them in the journals I made for somebody else to say, why did she put this in the journal? But that's about what that's good for, I guess. These are little, like, I don't know, event. I think this was a Marine World or something in California, and you never know what you're gonna see if you took the picture. I mean, you kind of did when you're taking it. I should have known better, but I took a lot of far away pictures. This is the house we built years ago, 30 years ago, and lived there 10 years. Oh, that's my sister's bedroom. She sent me. She has the furniture of my grandmother on my mom's side. So she has this little, what do you call that, where you do your makeup, vanity. And then she has 2 dressers, I think. A tall one and a tall dresser and a desk of hers. So you can hardly see that, but that is Mount Rainier right there. It's not too bad of a photo. Don't know that I took it, but we'll see. Well, we won't see, but those are my daughter's chickens when she's growing up. Another one of Mount Rainier. It's hard to see because it's cloudy, often cloudy. Another landscape. This is just a kind of like a postcard thing that I found. I think we went to this bed and breakfast. Am I boring you yet? Oh dear. Here's just a card. Oh, this little, for a while I made these, I called them corner dolls, or timeout kids, I think they called them too. And I made this Victorian one. I did disassemble her. I kind of wished I hadn't. I have the hat and dress still, but she was in our house for quite a while. I think she was done with time. She grew up. And then just myself and my sister when we were young. This is Dan's mother and her sister. My parents when they got married. An appointment thing for me. These are me. This is, let's see. This is all my cousins, not all my cousins, but quite a few of them, and a sister and myself. This is my grandmother on my mother's side. I forgot I had this one because I just made a video of my grandmother using a lot of her older pictures. I might have to do it again. One of those ones I was telling you about using AI. It was very much her likeness when she was young. Because I didn't know her when she was young, but according to the pictures I have seen of her, very much like her. Just an old photo on my husband's side of the family. This is my mom. And she was probably 5 years old. And, you know, these are just things that were in a box, and some Christmas cards that I'm going to use. I might have to copy some of these things, but you know, I don't want to give any that are original and put them in, at least the family ones, in the journals. Okay, so this is getting my creative juices flowing. We will see what comes of it, and I hope to show you soon. And I do have some other journals that I've made before that I haven't shown yet, which I will do that too. So we'll get this going. I know I've lost a lot of my journal people, especially because I have mixed everything so much up. But it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I make about, because I'm monetized, my earnings since May, so it's like in 3 months, my earnings are $13. So I'm not doing this for the money, but as long as there are people enjoying this, and I would like to sell some of my journals, I have to probably use Etsy. I don't know yet of any other way to sell them, but thank you for watching. And if you have any comments, please leave them for me. Even suggestions, I'll take them if you have any of those. Oh, you know, I forgot to show you these. These are really nice too, but they're very nice. These are, I mentioned in my decor video when I showed the final, you know, when I fixed it up the house, put the house back together. It's called From Leak to Chic. And then there's a second follow-up one on that too. So I don't know which one I mentioned in, but my friend Deborah, same one that gave the wedding dress, sent these, and some of them I think they might be from her, from Vonnie. It's VONNIE, Vonnie. And these are so wonderful. Buttons, buttons, buttons. I do enjoy buttons. And just the ones, just on this little, whoops, look at that, isn't that sweet? Just on a little bit left of the card, and then this hanging down. That has to be used pretty soon because it's too cute. And I love the cards. They put them on, you know, when they had this kind of a thing going. My dogs are barking. I don't really want to stop this and start it again, so well, there's a hummingbird right outside the window. Oh, there it goes. I can't really turn the camera around or anything, but that was fun to see. And then there's these. This might be, I guess it's a set, so there's a couple missing, but you know, maybe you put that on the top. Oops, forget where you are here. Put that on the top button or something. Anyway, it's just so delightful. Just another piece could be put on the journal as well. I like using these on the covers and everything. So those are the buttons. So fun. Okay, now we'll say goodbye and thank you for watching. And have a great day or evening, whenever you're watching this. Bye-bye.